No shit, Sherlock. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear about the tournament. I don't want to hear a word about it. Here we go, guys.
Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap. The Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. And look at this. Right away, loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured a lot.
And he's not able to get away.
He got lucky with that.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening...
And right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second and 11 now. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson, and it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Baltimore coming back out here on offense. Charles, unfortunately for the Ravens this year, it just feels like a failure. Yes, the 14 wins in the regular season, but that divisional round loss to Tennessee, such a shocker, really stunned everybody. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Jackson, and no matter what, hitting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian McDougal. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 to score. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, it feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, they'll feel like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And I guess the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now Jackson, flush to his right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end Luke Wilson was the target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson steps away to his left. Gonna look. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, Wilson firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, a number of others in there as well, CD.
Yeah, you're right about that, and what this does is they hope it helps ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out there. You know, a Max Speedy and Ed Sprinkle people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous during their time frame. And we did get to see, if you were watching television, coaches Bill Cowher and Jimmy Johnson receive their invitation to Canton from the president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we saw those announcements live. It was so much fun, wasn't it? And the emotion that came through. And let's not forget Executive George Young, who built the New York Giants back in the day with Bill Parcells and crew to win Super Bowls. And former Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, he presided over the big growth of the league. And contributor Steve Sable of NFL Films, who should have been in a long time ago. Without NFL Films, I don't think we have the number of fans watching the game today.
They try again with Lynch. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Wilson dancing to his left. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He leaps over him. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jadeveon Clowney, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. The reception good for 7. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Jackson. Snead's got it. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Flushed out right. And he's got Snead. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Throwing is Jackson.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Returnable for Thomas. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And let's see.
Yes, you got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. To throw is Jackson. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who are getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run again with Lynch, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down.
What?
You've never helped me to 0 points.
Big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Sherlock.
Some people like to
I
do
know I
that.
have never.
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and
No,
someone
it's
said, "Coach, what do
not.
you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
It's
like,
not
who
broken.
cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up.
here and do something some other time.
No,
But
it's
some
not.
teams like to do something at the end to feel a little
No,
bit better
it ain't.
as they continue.
You're
to,
just
as they
saying
continue
that.
to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to
Try to hike it. It's not hiking.
put this one
Yeah,
behind
it
them.
will.
Hike.
It's called. Look at one of your guys. There has to be a glitch. Sometimes the quarterback does that
Now the
because
Seahawks
it
gonna
means
use the
something's
first of their
wrong.
timeouts. That'll leave them with
Watch.
2 remaining. We'll be back after
Guarantee it.
this.
Because if it didn't work, it wouldn't let you pick that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Snead.
Damn, I
And
gave
he'll
him
go
that
down,
one.
but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22. Now it's Jackson.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab, and the Ravens cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Forced out to his left. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle.
No,
and it was their defense that really paved the way to
No,
this victory.
that
as they
was
allowed
not
the
no
one
damn
touchdown,
luck.
and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple
Oh
of
yeah?
claps in
I'll
there,
prove
but
your ass wrong. One more. I'll prove your ass wrong. That was not fucking luck at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one
Yeah,
started.
good luck.
And off we go from Seattle. And this will
No,
be
it's not,
returnable.
because
It's out the
even,
back of the end zone
you
for
know
a
what,
touchdown.
like I said, it's a copycat league. It's a copycat league. It is not cheating, so there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson being chased out left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson steps away to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll make it 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again.
That's all right. I don't give a damn.
Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now past the 20. They go with Lynch, right side. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Wilson dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
make these babies cry all the way. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Back. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead.
One lucky little touchdown.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. As Seattle jogs back on the field here, you can't help but think with their season that the old cliche, the game of inches, comes into play for the 2019 Seahawks, because Week 17, that game against the 49ers, Jacob Hollister tackled inches from the goal line, maybe half a yard. That really changed everything, didn't it?
It certainly did, because if Hollister scores and Seattle wins, they end up getting the open week and getting that little extra rest in the playoffs, and San Francisco goes to Philadelphia to play. And in my mind, San Francisco beats Philadelphia but doesn't advance to the Super Bowl. They needed the break as well as Seattle. Seattle went to Philadelphia, had a tough one there, and then got beat at Green Bay in the very next round. So you're exactly right. To me, in my mind, that little bit of space changed everything for them. And by the way, Jacob Hollister did everything correct on that play. The ball was in the correct arm, because everybody said, well, if he had the other arm, he would have scored. But that's not how you hold it in that situation. It was just a terrific tackle by Drain Greenlaw that changed the fortunes for both of those teams.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And they'll get him down after a pick and a goal. The second down attempt there, knocked down.
Oh, shit, wrong play.
Hand, and it's incomplete. But do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on third and goal. To throw is Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hey, you just gave me some space. That's okay.
A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They go for it on fourth and goal, but that winds up incomplete.
That's okay.
They can't hook up.
One little stop ain't gonna hurt.
Attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in.
Fuck yeah, defense, let's go.
All right, guys, we didn't get it this time.
That was a lucky play.
We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
I'm going back to you. Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Shoot. Rush in.
Play action. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. We have hit halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Third and 2. Now Wilson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The third down run gets them nothing. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Wilson. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As the Ravens push further out in
lucky
front.
fucking play. No, you don't. That was just a lucky fucking play.
Pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because
lucky
they were
play.
counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
Lucky
that
play.
Doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Lucky play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. A gain of 22 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, hey, CD, we talked about some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know. But of the more modern-day players that are finalists, who do you think's going to get in?
That is really, really difficult. I'm glad you asked because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. Tony Baselli, the left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to longevity. But when he played, he was as good as it got. I mean, the best in the game. I think it's his time. I think he's going to find his way in, even though there's a backlog of offensive linemen like Steve Hutchinson's available. Alan Faneca's available. If you have to pick a safety out of this crew of Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu, good luck on that one, although I think Polamalu is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he gets in. I think Edgerrin James, the running back, it's his time. He should have been in a while ago as far as I'm concerned. It's time for him to go ahead and get his due and get in. And if you're a receiver, good luck.
Blah, blah, blah. One little fucking
Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne.
lucky-ass game.
So
yeah, it is.
a
A lucky-ass game.
Overlooked again like a Sam Mills, the linebacker, or a Zach Thomas. But all in all, it's going to be a very strong class.
And we will find out who the 5 are that will go into Canton with the other 15 the night before the Super Bowl on Saturday. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion,
breaking the rule.
all that exit,
Yeah, now you know why I don't play with you that much.
And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Fucking try hard.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the
Not fucking joking.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Buying time to his left. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 25 yards that time. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson going to throw again. And finding the tight end Wilson. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Ooh, inside 2 minutes. I challenge that shit.
Oh, yes. What do you mean?
Down by contact.
Contact?
I was down before the ball came out.
You were, huh?
You can even see for
I'll
yourself.
bet you money. Look at this. Look. You're right here.
Fucking
Whoa.
ball.
Okay, you missed that. How's that done?
Ball down. Knee down. Knee down. So there.
The books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this is a banner
really.
day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Steps away. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Another example of just a Seattle touchdown.
That's what I could say about you too, bud. You took a long while too in the last game. So I wouldn't be talking smack.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they can.
Fucking lucky he didn't fucking pick
Yeah, and
that.
I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Forced out to his left. He's got his man. It's
Fuck.
Andrews. And
That
taking it
was
across
because
midfield
I didn't have
and
my
just
guy
shy
on
of the
there.
40. A big one there for the Ravens.
No,
It goes
that's
for
called bad
18.
luck. Bad
Not
fucking.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down,
Nope.
but this one winds up to be
No,
incomplete.
that one wasn't.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. To throw is Jackson. And he's got speed.
That was
And they'll
luck.
wind up getting this one all the way
No.
down inside the 20.
That was
And
luck.
they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 18-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
Fucking try hard, guys. I swear to God. I'm never playing with this kid
I
again.
think they pretty much locked this one.
I'm
up.
done.
Yeah, that's the clincher,
You fucking
the
try hard.
icing on the cake,
There's no
if you will.
fucking point when he doesn't give me any more fucking points, so no fucking point. Guys, fucking try hard, fucking cheater!
Now to kick it away
I'm not
following the
fucking
touchdown.
joking, guys. He fucking cheats. He fucking cheating.
This
Yeah,
will be
he
taken
is.
in at the 1.
Fucking cheating like hell.
And it's a pretty good return
Yeah, he
here
is.
to
He's
get it
fucking
up to the
cheating as hell.
29-yard line.
Fucking cheater. Cause you're fucking already up by fucking double digits and you fucking already know I'm losing, so why the fuck would you go and do that shit? Now that you're not...
Yeah, sometimes teams
Whatever.
want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late
I don't
in a
even
game
wanna
like
fucking
this, and you
play
knew
no
it was
more.
lost. It was
To
over
that
here,
fucking
and
point.
the coach called a running
Now you
play.
guys see why I don't play with
Said to
him.
everyone, I wanna
Because
see
he
something
fucking does this
executed
shit.
well before we get out of here. And that was the message to
No
the team.
fucking point.
Just
Fucking
something
just
to
go ahead
build on,
and go ahead and
get
it's
maybe we can
over.
look at that and say,
Yeah, it is. It's fucking over. For me, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't give a fuck.
See, just like that guy back on the
I don't give a fuck. You see?
that guy chat on
You see? It's over.
just like that.
It's over.
Just like
It's
that guy-
fucking over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Just go upstairs. Leave me
I
alone.
can't beat my cousin
No, no, people go up.
because you're salty that you lost.
No, no.
Because you're salty that you lost.
He's making me mad.
Because you lost. You can't take the loss like a man.
No.
So then you start blaming it on everything else.
No, no, make him go up.
That's hilarious.
He's making me mad.